And hello folks, and this is part 2. Take these off. Whoa, let me put that back on. Eye drops in my eyes again. Okay, well, I got paperwork. 6 pages of Lord. Let's see where we left off. I think we stopped at, yeah. Where did we stop off at? We stop off at 28, the Sovereign Citizen Movement. If you haven't seen, go back to see 21. Tell your friends about it. This is important because everybody's laughing. Oh, they won't do that, Uncle Al. And I said, I'm not going to bail you out. Tough luck. Okay? The Sovereign Citizen Movement, aka if you were in an organized group like the PTA, the Boy Scouts, any religious organization that had a youth movement, you're guilty of it. So your son that was a Boy Scout or your daughter that a Girl Scout, it's a terrorist movement. And that's under, I forgot, 13, 14 different agencies. I think that's nuts, okay? Yeah, what are you going to do? Send a SWAT team and go after little kids? Great. Yeah, they have those knives. It's called a Boy Scout knife, you idiot. 29. Those who did not think they should have paid taxes. Actually, paying taxes is a voluntary program. We didn't vote for it, so it's a legal measure. Of course, when Uncle Al says that, he's guilty and under 29. And that's for IRS and ATF. Lord, I keep waving this at people, but they still don't know. It's time to pull your head out of, it starts with an A and ends with 2 S's. I found out David Lynn, I watched David's channel always. Somebody on UT just removed me from his list. Okay, anyone complaining about bias? Okay, if you complain anything about the Democrats and their biases against certain groups and organizations or Republicans, or the wrong kind of black people, or the wrong kind of Hispanic people. Anybody has complaining of bias. It's like, but that sounds racist to me. That's a bias. Anyone that believes in government conspiracy to be part, to a point of paranoia. Let me repeat that. 31. Anyone that believes in government conspiracies to a point of paranoia. Okay, I'm included. About half of the America is included because most of it's true. Okay, 32. Anyone that is frustrated with mainstream ideology. We're all frustrated. So we're all guilty. Great. And that's in all 72 agencies. Great. So I'm frustrated. You're going to find me guilty? That I don't like the mainstream media or mainstream ideology? Or the lies they were telling me? No. Okay. Number 33. Anyone that visits extremist websites. Now, I checked on this. Anyone that visits extremist websites or blogs or YouTube channels. That's everybody. You could be a gardener. Hi, I'm growing potatoes. That's an extremist website. Or, hi, we're today baking cookies. That's an extremist website. Or, hi, we're radical Muslims. That's normal. No problem. Go ahead. Okay, gardening and baking cookies are considered terrorist sites, but Al-Qaeda and everybody else isn't. I think something's wrong with our government, folks. Okay. Now my eyes are dilated again. Anyone that, number 34, anybody that establishes a website to display extremist viewpoints, like gardening. I can't believe how many departments and agencies consider this racist. Looking at these agencies, gardening's not racist. A lot of black people do it. A lot of Mexicans people do it. A lot of Hispanics do it. I do it. It's not racist. We don't go out there in clan robes and grow tomatoes. Okay. Which is kind of funny is anyone that establishes a website displaying extremist views. Okay, baking cookies, Boy Scouting, all that is extremist. But they're talking about bombing and killing people and, sorry, Muslims, Allah and all that, waving weapons and trying to recruit people. That's not terrorism. That's a political statement. Excuse me? All right. Anyone that attends rallies for extremist causes. So if I go see a guest speaker of a church, or if I go see a guest speaker of a certain thought process, that's an extremist. Yeah, extremist. He attends rallies for extremist causes. So if I go to a Boy Scout jamboree, I'm a terrorist. Great. Or if I go to attend a meeting of preppers or homesteaders, that's considered a terrorist. Meanwhile, everybody else, it's okay. BLM, fine. Antifa, fine. Those people who murdered women and children. Okay, and we're considered terrorists? I don't think so. Okay. Anyone that exhibit extreme religious intolerance. That means anybody other than certain Muslim groups who are saying, kill the white man, is playing a political or religious right. Everybody else, if you're Christian, Buddhist, or Hindu, I'm sorry, but you're guilty of exhibiting extreme religious intolerance. Okay, that sounds like a big crock of, but that's under, let's see, how many? Good God, 120 agencies and departments. Okay, somebody better check for pods in the White House. Anyone that exhibits, let's see. No, it's anyone that is personally connected with a personal grievances with the agency or department or government. That sounds like all of us. Anyone that suddenly acquires weapon, and this was later in 2008, ammo, is a terrorist. So I would pick up a box of 22 or some duck shells, I'm a terrorist. Great. Anybody suddenly acquires weapon, but I got a single barrel shotgun I use for skeet. I'm sorry, sir, but that's a terrorist weapon. Or I got a box of 22 to get rid of rats. I'm sorry, sir, that's terrorist supplying. But it's okay if BLM buys a whole bunch of AR. Oh no, that's recreational shooting, folks, and self-defense. Okay, if I keep my mouth open, I'm going to lose most of the rest of my teeth. Okay, so it's not okay for us to save ammo and acquire weapons for our own defense, but it's okay for the bad guys to do it? Are you nuts? And this is under 36 law enforcement agencies. Okay, I'm just vivid. Okay, that was number 38. 39. Anyone that organizes a protest inspired by extremist ideology. Okay, but they're not going after anybody else, but they're going after, like, we don't like this, please stop it. Stop teaching our kids CRT, which is racist and illegal. Please stop passing, like, it's good for everyone. Last time I heard that was Adolf Hitler. I'm sorry, the guy with the, okay, it's not good for everyone. Okay, and those protests end up in violence. Most people I know that protest, they don't get arrested, they don't do property damage, they just walk around in a circle with a sign. But every time a news agency, fake, that owned by the CCP or NWO is considered a, whatchamacallit, extremist ideology. They're a terrorist group or a suspected terrorist or suspected. Okay, 40. Any militia or unorganized militia. Okay, because I had to put a asterisk on this one. It says any militia group. But I hear people in prepper groups, but we're hooked up with our local police department. No, it says any militia group or unorganized militia group. Doesn't matter if you're with your local police department or state. It still says in federal writing and documents, any militia group or unorganized militia group. So your MAD group is considered an unorganized militia group. And a lot of people don't get it. A lot of preppers and hopes are, I don't understand. Well, your time ran out. Okay? I can't help stupidity, folks. All right? That means they don't have to give you a warning. They could shoot you. They could arrest you. They could detain you for up to 2 years without trial. Now I'm going to get a secret dislike. But a lot of places, and I know a few people says, oh, that's not true. Go read your own paperwork. Okay? Any militia or unorganized militia, it's considered a insurgent. So if you wear a camouflage and you got prepper on it and you have a little flag and stuff and you wear berets and stuff and doesn't have a little ball on it, you're considered a terrorist. Okay? Now, this is just a hat, but under their speaking, you belong to a terrorist group. Excuse me? But it's a group of us trying to protect what we have. That's a terrorist group. It's an unorganized militia. So smoke that in your pipe. Okay, that's number 40. So I'd be shying away from the wearing, that outfit, the cami outfit, and start thinking about, has to be non-uniformed. You could still wear the cami outfit when you're in the woods, but don't wear it all the time. Don't go camping dressed like that. People will look at you like, okay, I better call the authorities. All right? So think about that very clearly, folks. 41. The general right-wing extremists. If you're any general people that are right-wing, you are considered extremists. So I'm a Republican, extremist. I'm right-wing, extremist. I'm conservative, extremist. I'm a conservative right-wing Democrat, extremist. Okay? That was number 41. 42, citizens that has bumper stickers that are patriotic or anti-UN, or, this is the good one, shows 22 vets a day, is considered a terrorist group. And I'm looking at this one, it's like number 42, any citizen that has bumper stickers, okay, on your car, or in your window that are patriotic with the American flag or anti-UN. And later on, anybody with 22 a day veterans or the veteran missing veteran thing is considered a terrorist. Lovely. Thank you, FBI. Go suck on it. All right. And go, if people don't believe it, go check their paperwork. Okay. Those, number 43, those that refer to as an army of God. Okay, that means anybody in church in the army of God is a terrorist. Okay, that was way too vague in writing that. And whoever put it down, because I got 72 agencies that wrote it down. That's from state, local, and federal. So you better yell at these people to change their books. Or like you're at church and a group of men in black torches the church and open fire on everybody inside the church. So you better go see what the hell your state and local and federal government's doing. Now let's see. Number 44. Those who are fiercely nationalistic as opposed to universal and international orientation and doctrination. Okay. That was 44, folks. 45. Those that are anti-globalists or anti-global. Of course, I'm not a Nazi. Okay? Those who are pro-Jewish. That's still 45. I don't understand that one. Those who have, let's see, suspicious of central government. 46. Those that are suspicious of a central government. We're all suspicious of a central government. Those that are reverent of individual, not irreverent, reverent of individual freedom, believing that the individual has liberty and rights. Okay, that's 47. They want you to be a slave. And encircled and promoted by anti-black groups and certain government agencies. 48. Those that believes in conspiracy. Oh, that's wonderful. I think Digs Outdoors is in trouble. 49. Those who have a belief of one's personal or national way of life. Okay? Or those believe that that way of life is under attack. 49. I wonder why the NSA is in that group. 50. Those who believe, 50. Those that possess a belief in the need of being prepared for attack either by participating in paramilitary preparations or training or survivalism. Okay. Now that got a lot of government agencies on that. That one's written so vague that. So if I had training, I'm considered a terrorist? Yes. So if I take a first aid course, I'm a terrorist? Yes. If I take a fire safety for backwoods law, I'm a terrorist? Yes. If I do the CERT program, I'm an extremist. What kind of nutty talking about that? Okay. Okay, and then later in 2008, now includes gardeners, homesteaders, any scouting movement, bushcrafters, campers, and preppers. So if you have a prepper in your YouTube title, you're considered an extremist or a terrorist or insurgent. Okay, 50, that's nuts. I gotta ask Gil. He used to work for the Department of Homeland Security. Why are they number 3 in the bunch? Those possess a belief in the need of being prepared for an attack by either participating in paramilitary preparation and training or survivalism. So if I prepare for a tornado or a hurricane or a blackout, I'm a terrorist? Answer that, Gil. 51. Those that would insert any religion into political sphere. Okay, that means I have to be one of you leftists to approve this radical excuse me. I have to be a leftist to promote this insane religion that kills people and causes riots and burn down homes and businesses. Oh, great. And brainwashes our children. That's okay, but if I go to Sunday school and teach the Bible, I'm considered a terrorist, extremist, and an insurgent. What the hell's wrong with our government? Okay, 54. Those that have supported political movement for autonomy. I don't know, folks. I gotta get a cough drop. Okay, that's like, I have no answer for that, but it has Indian Bureau of Affairs on that one. That's 54. 55, anybody that is anti-abortion or pro-abortion. Okay, they can't make up their minds. Anybody that is Catholic or pro-Catholic, still, they can't make up their mind. All these people are extremists and terrorists or insurgents. Anybody that is anti or pro-nuclear. Gee, Carol, it leaks. So you're anti-nuclear. You're a terrorist, an insurgent, a opportunist. I don't know what. Extremist. Okay, and we'll stop right there because I got another bunch of pages here. Good Lord. Okay, folks, this is part 2. I'll see you later. Remember, stockpile as best as you can because panic shopping has started. Looting of freight cars and trains has started. Shipping has been wiped out due to the mandates because the jabby didn't work and everybody had Omicron in LA and Long Beach. They took the jabby, they did everything they did, and still they got it. So get rid of Captain Crazy right away because Japan opened all their ports and they have no problem because they know what they're doing. We don't. And I'll see you later, folks. You have a nice day. And remember, folks, smile, be nice to one another. Bye.